everyone, welcome back to Take It or Heave It. I'm Ryan Peters. This is Amy Dittmeyer.
We're going to review 4 albums in about 5 minutes and tell you which ones to buy and which ones to just forget about.
That's right. And make sure that you head by the website, heavemedia.com right now, and you can read a new interview with Chicago artist Joe Pug.
This Irish standard released their 12th studio album, No Line on the Horizon, March 3rd on Interscope Records. This is their single, Cedars of Lebanon.
Spend the night trying to make a deadline, squeezing complicated lives into a simple headline. I have your face in an old Polaroid.
U2 created a great pop album, but its poor lyrical content downgrades its value.
I'm still disappointed by U2's lyrical output, but the music is as sonically diverse as anything they've done in a while. So, for the new U2 album, they recorded over 60 songs, in the recording sessions, and I can't believe that one of the ones that they all agreed upon for the album was Get Your Boots On.
I mean, I can understand, I don't want to understand, but that sells a lot of records, it's a kitschy pop track, whatever, but when coupled with super political tracks like Cedars of Lebanon, it doesn't make any sense. This album has no sense of direction.
Right, and that's the thing for me, is I'm a big fan of older U2, and I haven't liked their last 3 or 4 albums very much, but their older kitschy pop songs that were, coupled with Sunday Bloody Sunday and some of their more political songs were really good, like Angel of Harlem, those kind of songs. I thought were great, and then I hear Vertigo and Get Your Boots On, and it's so fucking pompous.
Yeah, I want more Sunday Bloody Sunday because that's a well-rounded track. It's a good pop song, it's a good political song, and it's a good song musically.
Agree.
And I feel like really none of that is on this album. It's a great pop album, don't get me wrong, but it's not what I know that they can be.
Right.
Mongrel is one part Arctic Monkeys, one part hip-hop, and all parts English. Their debut album, Better Than Heavy, was released March 10th on Wall of Sound Records. This is their single, Art Like That.
The government so where is it? On TV is on CDs is in the Middle East is on these streets it's like everyday man here there's a madness. Too many own boys.
Mongrel's aggressive English style is not only fresh but also accessible to modern audiences. I'm gonna take it.
There's a crazy amount of influences on this, from reggae to hip-hop to punk to pop, but somehow they make it all work. Mongrel would be what you call a supergroup. We got members from Poisonous Poets, from Baby Shambles, from Arctic Monkeys.
Yeah.
And I think, with that, it's weird, that weird grouping of artists, you can also kind of hear, a weird grouping of influences in there.
Yeah, I can definitely see, a little bit of Arctic Monkeys and a little bit of hip-hop, but it is very in keeping with, the English style of hip-hop. It's very monotone, but very political.
Right, definitely. It kind of almost reminds me of Gorillaz, that kind of thing. But you've got reggae, you've got hip-hop, you've got punk, you've got pop, you've got kind of everything in there, which is weird, because normally when you get, that many influences into one space, I think it sucks, but this album I liked a lot.
Yeah, it was fantastic. Definitely something different.
The thing that sealed it for me was the lyrics. The lyrics are really, kind of, socially aware, talked a lot about, corrupt politicians, talked about gentrification and drug use and all that kind of stuff, but in a very intelligent way.
Yeah. Bishop Allen is the dynamic indie rock duo of Justin Rice and Christian Rudder, hailing from Brooklyn. Their third album, Grr, came out March 10th on Dead Oceans. This is their single, Lion in the Teacup.
He was the sun, he was the moon, he was a rat in 2-bit shoes. Dig to your drawers, throw out what's his.
Though Grr isn't as well-formed as Bishop Allen's previous albums, their willingness to try new things made me like the album.
Bishop Allen know how to write a great melody, but they need a better defined rhythm section for the songs to have more presence. Okay, so they're a duo, and it's primarily written for duo, even though they have a lot of backup members or accompanying members when they record sometimes. But I wish that the songs had more backbone, more sound. Sometimes you can hear that it's written for 2 people.
Yeah.
And the thing is, I would like a more defined rhythm section. I would like a better bass section. In part because the tunes are so wispy and poppy. It's just they come and they go, and they can write great songs. I just wish there was more to them. I wish the songs had more of a presence.
Yeah. What I liked about this album is that, I agree, it was a little, watered down, but they are trying something new, which is they're getting away from that Brooklyn, New York indie pop sound.
Yeah.
Which is welcome, because as you know, I'm tired of that.
Yeah, give them credit for that. I'm just kind of holding out for future releases, I guess.
Chris Cornell was the leader of Soundgarden and Audioslave, now turned solo artist. His third solo album, Scream, came out March 10th on Interscope Records. This is his single, Scream.
Turn around every night. Somehow you're always going off. Doesn't matter.
There are too many bad things about this album for me to express in these mere moments. Just trust me and don't listen to it.
Chris Cornell, what in the fuck are you doing? Great, talented artist, don't mix in your vocals with hip-hop beats. Doesn't work. So there's a lot of things that I don't understand. The Pythagorean theorem, lots of stuff like that. And one of the things that I just can't fucking comprehend is how Chris Cornell and Timbaland go together as an artist and a producer.
I like Timbaland as a producer because, little known fact, I'm a huge fan of like Missy Elliott and Justin Timberlake,
Yeah.
but he has a definite production style.
Definitely.
And you have to be a strong artist to overcome that and add your own influence. And I thought Chris Cornell could do that. Apparently not, because this album is fucked.
It is fucked. It's definitely, it is jacked. Yeah, like the thing, and I like Chris Cornell. I like his work in Audioslave. I really love Soundgarden. Soundgarden was one of my favorite, 90s bands. But
None of that is on this album.
no, it's really like I like struggled to find words to describe it because like it was got Chris Cornell with his wailing vocals and everything like that, and yet at the same time it's got like this like disco hip hop funk groove to it. To recap, for U2, the music was sonically diverse, but there are too many throwaway pop songs. Mongrel has a great combination of diverse influences. Bishop Allen know how to write a pop melody, but there needs to be more backbone in the songs. And Chris Cornell's new hip-hop influenced album is totally fucked. Thanks for watching Take It or Heave It this week. I'm Ryan Peters. This is Amy Dittmeyer.
And you can go to HEAVEmedia.com right now and check out Lisa White's weekly article where she makes a mixtape based on topics and current events.
Right. This week's event is dropping acid. It's really good to do drugs too.
Lisa White is my personal drug dealer. I'll give her your number.
You are an addict.
HEAVEmedia.com would like to thank the Polish Ambassador for creating our theme music. If you'd like to know more, go to PolishAmbassador.com.
Keep thinking about penis.